Hey guys, got an update for you. Um, Excuse me for the slurred speech. Just woke up. It's 6. Anyway, yesterday's video continued. So, remember the guy I caught yesterday near the university in the school? That guy, he was teaching Priestess, and I learned a Christ. There was a Christ working with the Priestess, taking care of her. Turns out this guy was given information of how to make me look guilty instead of the priestess. Now, from what I understand, most of the stuff the priestess did to me was unconscious. She didn't know about things she did. It was like unconscious stuff she did. The loogies, the portholes, some of it unconscious. It wasn't intentional, but I had no choice to defend myself. So, be that as it may, I don't know what was intentional and what wasn't. I just wanted it to stop. 5 months later, Grace tells me, I don't know everything, I know the important stuff. Grace tells me that the guy that was giving them information, JC, that was taking care of the priestess, was paying him, sorry. JC was paying that guy, and that's who we're trying to catch. If you watch a few videos back, there was money being exchanged, and the brick wall, I dreamt, truth revealed, money being placed in a brick wall, like gold coins, and there's people kicking money to me, playing that kick foot beanbag fucking sport they play. They were kicking money over to me, and I didn't take it. I kept kicking it back. And he's in a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Anyway, that made me happy. That guy's gone for a while. The teacher guy. And he was a teacher at the university, giving Grace information of how to legally manipulate and turn the story around where it was my fault instead of a priestess. And that's what's been going on for like 3 months. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Then, this is where damage control comes in. And the damage control is I woke up from a snooze. Oh, I got gunk in my eyes. Woke up from a snooze. Grace was, I was in the manger, whatever, with Grace, and I could see, hear the priestess talking to me. And I go, oh, fuck, what is she doing here, right? She's in my head. And also I could hear Christine talking in the same place. Down somewhere in there. I can't remember. But the thing is the reason I'm telling you this is because it's pretty important. Now, as she's talking, my subconscious is talking to both of them. And it was my subconscious that revealed it to me, this problem. There's all of a sudden I look and I can see 2 discs, like CD discs, but smaller. One is here, like this. Imagine a disc inside your head going around, right around where your temple is. And there was one here. And they were both talking both the discs were talking, vibrating, and I reached it myself, and I started touching it. I played with each one, and the discs were talking, so they were like a record, but it wasn't a recording. It was actually them with their energy hitting this disc and talking, and the disc vibrated. So I moved them around, checked it out, and I moved it to the left and to the right. And when I moved it to the left, my whole fucking jaw hurt, each one on each side. So when I tried to pull them out, it hurt bad. Like my fucking jaw went on fire. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Here we go. So I could see, thanks to my 25 Cs, I could see that the center of the disc, the record, let's call them records. The hole in the middle where you put the disc on the turntable, well, the hole in the middle was wrapped around my nerve, right here in right in my, there's a nerve right in here, okay? And both records were wrapped around the nerve, and I couldn't understand it. It's like they were wrapped around the nerve. I could see the nerve going through the hole in the middle in my temple area, on my cheekbone. And I don't know. That's what I knew, and knew I was fucked. So I'm like, Houston, we got a problem. So JC comes, and I'm in his manger. I go, look at this. Can you see my finger? I go, do you see this? So I'm moving the discs on each side. I'm moving them in my head. And he goes, yeah, I see him. And I go, well, one, Christine's talking through, and the other one, the priestess is talking through, and my subconscious was talking to both of them. And I go, it was my subconscious that brought it to my conscious attention. He goes, oh shit, and I go, be careful, they're wrapped around my nerves, and he knew that meant my whole jaw, because he spent 2 days with me while I was in extreme fucking pain, and he don't want me to go through that again, and I don't want to go through it again. And he goes, oh, hold on, I'm going to get some help. So he comes back and he's got these medical people that do this stuff. And I go, well, maybe the regent priest can do it. And he goes, well, hold on, we'll just see. So the medical people came in, saw it, and they go, oh, yeah, we don't know what this is. We don't know what the fuck this is, but they got to come out. And they went right into my brain. But they didn't breach my brain. They didn't breach any skins. But they had to take them out. And that may breach the skins in my head and in my brain. And if that happens, I'm fucked. So I go, take them out, but be fucking careful, dude. You have no idea. He goes, oh, yeah, I do. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway, comes down to this. JC, what he did was he went in there, in between the skins of my ethereal skins in my temple, because there's so many fucking skins. Your bones got skins, your nerves got skins, your meat got skins, and then it comes out, and then there's another layer of skins, and there's another layer of skins, and all this is perfect inside you. But there's these fucking discs floating around in between all these skins, and you don't want to break one skin, and there's like 50, and somewhere in between those 50 are the fucking discs. So we isolated the disc, found the right frequency, isolated the disc. What he did was he just started tearing it, and it was like thick, hard, very thin cardboard. Like that's what it looked like. And so what he did was he went down one side to the middle was where the nerves went through, and he ripped it. Okay, so he made an opening, and then he bent the sharp pieces of the disc up and down, left and right, opened it, turned it around, and pulled it out. And I was like, holy shit, it worked great. No pain at all. There was a little bit, but not much. And then he did the same to the right side, and he was with a girl, a medical person, and they were trying to figure it out, how to get it out. None of them could do it, so they figured this was the best option, and pulled them both out without ruining my eye, hitting in my brain, or hitting the nerves. And the nerves would have hurt really bad. If that was bleeding in there, oh, I'd have been done. So he took those away and he's examining them, figuring nobody knows what it is. And I said, I think I know what it is. And he goes, what? And I go, okay, listen. You know your third eye? Chakra point, your third eye? And he goes, yeah. And I go, well, I'd be meditating and the light will be coming in from the side. And all of a sudden, I could see in my third eye, there's a spinning like this. But it was a disc in the middle and it was spinning. So it was naturally, it was like a skin. And it was spinning like this. It would spin. And then it would pop out like a cookie, It would spin like a cookie in my head, right here, in your third eye, spinning around. And then I would watch it when I was a younger kid, and it'd pop out and float away. And that's part of opening your third eye. Well, I go, it's like that. They're cookies. And he goes, I understand. I get it. And he goes, and they can't even fucking believe that I knew anything about chakras. And I'm like, come on, man. And anyway, and I go, now think about it. How many chakras have these loogies went up inside of me? I probably got 40 fucking cookies floating around inside me. But these two got stuck right here in my temples. How it got stuck with the nerves. Maybe that cookie was passing through when it hit right here and ended up cutting my nerves, cutting the skins. That created all the blood. Remember when we were releasing Priestess and she ripped my skins in my back, underneath my shoulder blade? She ripped the skins. And all the blood came up. Well, imagine maybe the cookie was in there. We just didn't see it. I didn't see it until they started talking, and they were both sitting like my glasses. But the cookies were skins that got released from my heart, from my throat, from my sex root, solar plexus, other little tiny cookies. And they're floating around inside me, and they got stuck, one here and one there, probably because of they were talking through. Well, they didn't even know they were there. My subconscious found them, brought them to my attention. So that one was diverted, and that's pretty much what I think it was, because they were shaped just like a chakra point, chakra hole, like here. Anyway, the next thing this is, I go, JC, I go, what? And he goes, what? I go, they're still talking around the area of my brain stem, right where the brain hits your brain stem. Well, right here is where they're talking, somewhere in here. And I've been trying to release it, but I don't want to fucking destroy it. So, like when the priest is talking, I release it and it goes out. And I did truth reveal on it and everything over the past months, but it's always releasing. I go, for some reason she's connecting there. I can't get rid of it. He goes, okay. He goes, I'll look into it and we'll solve the fucking problem. So last night while I was sleeping, I had to go to the regent priest. They were doing another fucking dream thing on me, trying to find out truth of something. I don't even know what that's about, but they didn't hurt me, so that's good. I wake up JC has that same woman with him that was trying to get the disc. They got the discs out. She came when as soon as I woke up, I was laying in bed, but I had to piss and all that. I'm laying in bed. She's on top of me going, right there, see, right there, right there, right there. And GC's like, yeah. She goes, that has to be, that's been breached. Where the bone is, where the bone and the brain has a skin completely wrapped around like this. A bunch of them. They're separated. And he's like, oh shit, yeah. She goes, they have to be sewn back together. And they were going to do it then. And I'm like, no way you're doing it now, man. I go, lunchtime or tomorrow morning or whatever the fuck. I don't know. You ain't doing it now. I gotta go. I've been sleeping. I'm happy from the fucking Leafs winning last night. 5-0. It was awesome. Tampa Bay was totally humiliated. Beautiful. Anyway, I've been waiting a long time for that. So, tonight or today at some point, they are going to stitch the skins back together around my brain and my spine. It's all supposed to be one. But since Loogy-man came and he went into my subconscious, he went into that area, he stole my seeds, he was digging around in my subconscious, he was pulling energy out. I even think he tried to fight my subconscious. And then the priestess. Now, the only people that talk in there are my subconscious. That's it. And he just talks, warning me of shit. The only people that have talked in there and have done things in there are Loogy-man and the priestess. And the priestess learnt from Loogy-man. I fucking know it. So that's what they're going to do tonight. Fix that tear in the skins between my brains and my brainstem, somewhere in there. Yay. So that's about the spiritual work I gotta do, and I gotta go to the hospital. I sleep at noon for an hour or two, just so I can stay up till midnight, watch hockey, stuff like that. So I think that's when they're operating on me. I don't think it'd be too much. Fuck Loogy-man, that fucker. I want to beat the fuck out of him again. I beat him up. I beat the shit out of him. The Sasquatch beat the shit out of him, stumped a mud hole in his chest. And he finally fucked off. About a little while after that. I still hear him once in a while. But he ain't around. And these upper grace, 5-level grace, half in the light, come down and sort of help me out. Man, they're no bullshit. Mr. Christie and got these guys to come down because that's what I needed. And they don't fuck around, boy. They're hardcore. And that's what I need. No bullshit games. You know, Richard's upset. Give him a racist dream. Fuck. Which really breaches my skins. Pisses me off. That's the shit I don't need. The shit I need is fucking what they're doing. The priestess, she's pretty much gone out of me. I released her. But every time she thinks about me, love, she hooks back in fucking loogies, voices in my head, in the brainstem area. She's talking. She don't talk. Like, most of my kids, my wife, Jesus, and people in St. Lucia. I hear them all out here, and it goes inside my brain, and I can cut the links constantly, and all the voices go away for the most part, or I just release the energy and the links, and the voices go away. But that is out here around like that, like people that wear tinfoil hats. Well, that's what they're hearing, shit like that. But fucking Priestess, she went deep inside brainstem, and she talks right from there. It's a whole fucking different level of communication. Normal world people don't go into you, into that one fucking part of your brain. You can try to control you, your sight, because that's what she wants. She wants. She's the fucking Food and Drug Administration. That's all she wants. Experience through me. You go in that deep, you can fucking pretty much sight, sound, smell, and everything. It's sex. And that's where she went. Same as the fucking Loogy-man. And they were ripping deals back then before he left. Because I was beating the shit out of him. I was shooting him. Every goddamn thing I could possibly do. Anyway, that's an update. And that's what happened yesterday. The guy, the guy that was fighting, or Christ was paying, that Christ, he's in a lot of shit. The guy that was feeding the information to Christ, he's in a lot of shit. Because you don't, Christ don't fuck Christ. You're supposed to be on the same page. Not trying to keep someone out of jail, the priestess. So they turned it all around. That's what he was doing, trying to make it look like. But my truth revealed, which Christ taught me a long, long time ago. I don't even remember the guy who did it, but he told me it. It's fucking saved my ass every time. Got him. Christ couldn't even figure out who he was. I fucking got him. Anyway, guys, that's an update. It's gonna rain all morning, and I'm fucking sitting here. All right, talk to you later.